there, welcome to DreamsmithTV TV and the Kelly Wagner podcast. You are watching a special summer music series. Subscribe to make sure you don't miss any installments and sign up at kellywagnerkw.com so you don't miss a thing. Where in your life do you shine the brightest? When I think of someone shining, my first thought used to be of someone on the stage or at the front of a room somewhere, their presence just lighting up the people around them. Or maybe they were winning something, a race or an award or a contest of some kind. Shining definitely was aligned in my mind with performance and mastery and visibility, some kind of demonstrated excellence in speaking or acting or playing music or athleticism or being the champion of some other difficult to master or greatly coveted skill. That idea of shining is indeed one of the dictionary definitions of the term. The Merriam-Webster Online Dictionary includes the definition, quote, to be eminent, conspicuous, or distinguished, end quote, all of which mean to be famous, to be noticed, or commanding great respect. But of course, there are other definitions of the word too, including the much less flashy but equally impressive to perform extremely well. Ontario-born music artist Jeremy Fisher sings about a lot of things in his song called Let It Shine, but by virtue of the title itself, the song is about recognizing your light and then letting it shine full force. Performing extremely well, perhaps, whether or not anyone pays attention, or whether or not you're otherwise rewarded for it. As I've gotten older, my interpretation of what it means to shine has shifted more towards this second definition of shining. Every one of us has certain areas or tasks in our lives where we perform extremely well. Sometimes those areas aren't particularly noticed by anyone else, and certainly they're not recognized with awards on stage. Often, the areas where we perform extremely well, where we shine, they're not anything visible or famous at all. We may never perform on stage, win an award, get the title, or be publicly recognized. But when we shine in our day-to-day lives, we do light up the people around us because we're lit up from inside ourselves. When we pay attention to the things that we do and recognize the ones where we perform extremely well and then we do more of those things, it leaves us with a real feeling of accomplishment and personal satisfaction and self-worth. And sometimes people feel like if their work isn't sexy, giving an Oscar performance or a mega hit on the screen or the stage or being named of a CEO of a Fortune 500 company, that it's somehow less worthy, or that if they were really living their passion, surely they'd be doing something that's more noticeable. But when we show up in our lives and we get to act in our zone of what another consultant, Kristen Wheeler, refers to as our native genius, it leaves us feeling fueled, energized, and just on purpose. I love listening and thinking about the differentiation between knowing what we love versus knowing what we love doing, especially as it relates to doing something for a living, because they can be really two very different things. For example, I might love to go dancing, and if that's the case, I should absolutely seek as many opportunities as I can to go out and do that. But that doesn't mean I want to dance for a living, nor should it mean that. The things that we love to do that are more likely to translate into work that we love are the things that line up most closely with what we naturally do and who we naturally are anyway. Because you might be perfectly capable, for example, with a lot of practice and determination to go out and earn a public speaking award. But if you're naturally someone who only speaks up in small groups of people that you know well, and you tend to be in a total zone of performance excellence when you're doing more introverted or creative or detailed work, you're probably more likely to feel energized and successful and fueled by doing those things that you're naturally inclined to do. And not even just energized and fueled, but calm and content. Those are qualities of doing the things that you love to do that are not often talked about. By all means, go out and stretch yourself, learn new skills, grow and expand your range of abilities. But at the same time, let yourself recognize and honor and respect the tasks and the roles that let you operate in your personal zone of native genius. Because when you do, you will be letting it shine in the easiest and brightest of ways. Make sure to subscribe and sign up at kellywagnerkw.com to make sure you don't miss any installments in our summer music series. When you do sign up, you'll also get my free Magic and Miracles formula. It's my science-backed and reality-tested system where I share the 13 fundamental ingredients for optimal living. Go download your free copy today, and I'll see you in the next episode.